A local high school football team once again returning to East Alabama as a state champion. The Piedmont Bulldogs capped off an undefeated season with the victory today in the Super 7. A year ago, Piedmont won the Class 3A title in Tuscaloosa. Today, the Bulldogs took care of business at Jordan-Hare Stadium in Auburn. The challenger this time around was Mobile Christian. The Leopards had no answer for quarterback Taylor Hayes. The senior led the way with more than 200 rushing yards and scored all three of the team's touchdowns. Hayes won the MVP and the Bulldogs won the game 22-12.
I'm so proud of our guys. We played to our strengths. We did the things that we do best, which is try to play good defense and control the ball, especially in the second half. They controlled it in the first half, but leaned on a lot of these big guys and a lot of these big bodies making 4 or 5 yards at a time. I'm very proud of everyone here and the whole team.
From the first preseason poll of the season to begin the year back in August all the way to the final horn here in December, the Piedmont Bulldogs were the top dog in the state in Class 3A. Heading into this year, they had just one mission: to be perfect. Mission completed. We'll take you out to the highlights of Jordan-Hare Stadium. Of course, with the game out down in Auburn, they had to show off their Spirit the Eagle, making an appearance here to start off Class 3A football. Piedmont won their last 2 state championships in Tuscaloosa, looking for their first one at Jordan-Hare Stadium. But it's Mobile Christian off to the hot start early. Cam Horton hits Eric Poltnick for the touchdown, 42 yards. Extra point block, 6-0 early Mobile Christian. Quick response from Piedmont. Taylor Hayes, 65 yards down to the 9-yard line. 3 plays later, he would punch in Piedmont's first touchdown of the game, giving the Bulldogs a 7-6 lead. Later in the second, believe it or not, this is Piedmont's only pass completion of the entire day. Just 7 attempts overall, but they made it count. 39 yards to Austin Brazier sets up this play. 6 snaps later, Hayes, 2-yard touchdown run. Hayes would also get the 2-point conversion, so Piedmont takes a 15-6 lead to halftime. Second half, more from the Bulldogs. Handoff to Lee Stanley. He'd find a crease, picks up 14 yards and a first down. 4 plays later, back to Hayes. 2-yard touchdown run, his third score of the day. Piedmont goes up 22-6. Fourth quarter, more from that Piedmont rushing game. This time it's Cardavian Myers on the jet sweep. He's off to the races. A 60-yard gain takes it all the way down to the Leopards' 20-yard line. But later in that drive, Piedmont would face a 4th down. They would decide to go for it. Hayes rolls out. This pass is picked off by Carter Busby. Busby, a nice return for the Leopards the other way, 39 yards. Nice tackle there by Austin Brazier, but MC would quickly turn that into points. Horton hits Jordan Gaddy. He does the rest, 37-yard touchdown. And just like that, late in the fourth quarter, it's a 10-point ball game, 22-12. Leopards go for 2, but a big play here by Logan Smith. That defense stepped up all game long, and that keeps it a 2-score ball game. And there's nothing left to do but celebrate. A huge win today, a final score of 22-12. Piedmont claims back-to-back 3A state championships.
It's one of the best times of my life for sure, to be able to go out with my best friends and play football and, have the success that we have and go back-to-back. So I'm just so proud to be here and so happy to be able to come out and, win the game and bring a state championship, another state championship back to Piedmont.
Winning the first one was out of this world feeling, but this one I don't know how to describe it, to be honest with you. All the seniors from last year were here pretty much, and they were cheering us on, talking about be the first team to go back-to-back, and we were going to go out there and do it. And, it was just there's no feeling like it.
It was pretty physical. They were pretty good up front, but coach says everybody has a will, and once you get in there and start working, somebody has to give up.
They came out here and they played their game and we played ours, and Coach Smith told us that at the end of the day, if we play our game the best we could and when they play their game the best they could, we would walk out as victorious.
In the beginning of the season, we weren't looking too good, but we molded real well starting there after about the Leeds game, and we just went rolling from there. And I couldn't ask for a better team or better teammates to play with.
You can also make it back-to-back Super 7 MVP awards for Taylor Hayes. The senior went out with a bang, 239 rushing yards on 38 carries, all 3 touchdowns. He wraps up an incredible career as a starting quarterback with a 29-1 record.
He's a competitor. That's the thing I can say the best about him. He don't do anything any less than 100%. He gives a great effort. He talks and gives credit to his linemen. His linemen run through a wall for Taylor, though, because they know that he's got their back. He works as hard as they do, and it's just a pleasure to have had somebody like that to lead our team the last couple of years. He's been a 4-year starter, 5-year letterman for us. You know, anytime you have a player like that caliber, he's got that desire. He's going to do whatever it takes to win. And I think his best characteristic is he elevates the play of everyone around him.
So the trophy goes back to the Piedmont Bulldogs back in their locker room. The third state championship in school history, but the first ever to be crowned after an undefeated season, a perfect 15-0 of our journey here today.